Hello, everybody. What's
Hello,
going on?
hello, people. We are back for another stream. We did one earlier, which, by the
Not
way,
even not even 10 minutes ago, but yeah, we're guess who's back again.
yeah, quick little plug. Check that stream out.
Pin Down
By the way,
Podcast. We'll give a link here in a minute, but yeah, Trey. So let's talk about what's in the words of Trick Williams. Let's talk about it, okay?
this wasn't even our original review chat. By the way, let's get that out the way. We were actually going to do something else. We were going
Yeah,
to
we were
do
gonna do
Max and
Zorro.
Zorro.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're still going to do that. By the way, chat. At some point, we will still do that. But we ended up watching He-Man, and we just like figured, you know what? Or Masters of the Universe. That's the actual name of the movie.
mm-hmm.
But we figured, you know what? Let's just review this since we're both watching it, and it's somewhat a new movie.
Yeah, Trey. Before we get started, do you want to give our review first and then go to the spoilers and plot, or do you just want to get into the spoilers?
We can go review real quick. I guess
Sure.
overall, I was expecting this to be shit. I ain't gonna front. I didn't really like the first trailer at all. I thought it was very Guardians. I was like, oh, we're getting another one of these type of movies.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second trailer sold me a little bit more, but I was still a little iffy on some of the humor. I ain't gonna front chat. The humor is actually really good in this. It's actually well timed. And I know some people think it takes away, like a lot of the critics of the movie, but I don't think it takes away anything.
Yeah, and people were saying too they thought it was like MCU humor. I thought about that just a little bit, but it wasn't like so egregious. Like it takes me out of the entire movie type of deal.
I don't know. I feel like I could see that humor in a different. It didn't feel like Marvel humor because we're gonna get to Tom and later on, but he was saying this is like Ragnarok. I'm like, no, this is not.
Nah, it was not like Ragnarok at all.
Ragnarok
is
like
a terrible movie.
Ragnarok was unwatchable. This is
that movie
watchable.
fucking sucks.
And I'm going to give credit where credit's due. I know we like to rag on him. It's a meme, Jared Leto, but he was actually good as Skeletor.
Yep.
I got to give him his props. He was good as Skeletor in this. I like that he was just straight up evil.
Mm-hmm.
No sympathetic bullshit like they usually do in modern movies. He's just evil, unabashedly.
Well, Trey, what do you give this movie? Like, what's your rating of this movie?
I'll give it an 8. I'll give it a solid 8.
I gave it a 7.5. As a normie who is not a He-Man aficionado and a diehard fan, as a normie, I really did enjoy this movie. Just like Trey was just talking about it. Some people are saying it's the worst thing they've ever seen. Some people are saying it's the quote unquote woke, everything in between. I didn't see that whatsoever.
No. We'll be the first ones to call that out, chat, by the way. We'd be the first ones to call it out.
Yeah, because I mean, do I say we're professional reviewers? God, no. We're two retards on YouTube talking about movies. You know what I mean? Like we're not freaking shills and stuff like that. So we'll tell you if something's good or bad. But like I said, this movie, as a normie, I liked it. It was definitely better than that Kevin Smith one they gave us not even a couple years ago on Netflix.
This one's actually about He-Man. I'll spoil that part. This one's actually about He-Man. No other, like, that show ended up being about Tila. No, He-Man's the main character. Adam is the focus.
The only thing I didn't like was the product placement. Spoiler a little bit, chat. Not really, but it's kind of a spoiler. The product placement having Amazon Web Services and Amazon.
When it hit the beats, man. Yeah, that was kind of that
reminded me so much of that Ice Cube movie that we watched.
Oh, War of the Worlds.
Yeah, product placement.
That was a little bit like, okay, this is borderline product placement. It didn't bother me, but it was like noticeable. It was like that you could have just made that any truck, right? Did that have to be an Amazon truck?
Yeah.
I like the soundtrack too. It was pretty fun. And I guess I'm a little bit more than a normie because I have seen like the O2 series and some of the 80s show, but I am not a He-Man mark.
Yeah.
But even as a bit, I guess a little bit past Kaz normie, but not fucking expert, I would still say this was fun.
Well, and that being said, Trey, let's get into the plot and the review and the spoilers. So, chat, now we're going to do a countdown. If you have not seen the movie yet, go do so and then come back to this stream, right? Come back and watch us. Tell us what you thought about it. And if you have seen the movie, we're going to go ahead and give the plot. the story and the spoilers. So we're gonna do a countdown real quick, just so we don't piss anybody off. I was like, well, you ruined the movie for me. So here we go. We're gonna get a countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spoilers.
So the movie starts basically with Adam as a kid. We see him as a young kid trying to train. We see Man at Arms, the really good look at Eternia, I would say. And granted, I haven't seen on the big screen yet. I want to see on the big screen. I might do that this week. But Eternia looked good for the most part. And there's a scene where you see him trying to be a soldier, like he's training. He's training with Tila, who's also young at this point. And he's not doing well. And his father kind of looks down on him. And this has always been a thing, even in the show, that, you know, he sees Adam as weak, right? That's the whole dynamic.
Yeah.
And you get a little moment with him and Man at Arms, which I thought was really well done. I thought Idris Elba actually did really good as Man at Arms, even though I don't love the race swap. I will say that. I don't love the race swap, but if you're going to do it, at least get a good actor.
Oh yeah, Idris Elba's a great actor. He really is. He's really good. Like I'm not like to you. I'm not into, just a little side rant here. I'm not into like race swap characters myself, but if you're going to do it, make sure it works. And like Idris Elba, I think it'd be a guy who'd be a perfect James Bond. That I know that's an unpopular opinion, said coming from the guy who's never really seen all the James Bond movies, but I can definitely buy Idris Elba being a Bond lead.
Yeah.
And I know Trey's just like, fuck you. He's like, fuck you.
Yeah, there's some race swaps where I'm like very like by the book, no. Just straight up no. And Bond element is one of those. But I think after that we get a little down period. Yeah, we get a moment with Adam and Tila where he tells her his feelings about like his dad, right?
Yeah.
Not looking at him as a soldier. And while this happens, Skeletor's people attack. So we get a big invasion scene. Pretty cool little action sequence.
Yeah.
And Adam and Tila go back with their father along with He-Man's dad, Adam's dad. And they basically kind of go into hiding while we get our first look at, I don't remember the character's name, like Trapjaw or something like that.
Yeah, I'd be lying. I can't remember his name either.
He has a hook for a hand. We get a pretty cool fight with that guy in Man at Arms. Thought that fight was actually pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it was really good. I like that fight. Yeah.
It was edited well. It didn't have that choppy shit. You actually could see all the fight. And I thought they made I am actually just gonna look it up real quick.
But well, while you're looking that up, I guess I'll go ahead and just like say what I thought. Like the special effects for this movie, I thought was good. I didn't see it as egregious at all. I did like it.
Yeah.
This is definitely Mattel and everyone else trying to cash in the whole Barbie success and making this for the dudes, pretty much.
Yep.
Which I'm fine with. I don't have a problem with it. Grant
okay, I was right. Trapjaw. I was right. It was Trapjaw.
Crabshaw? Okay.
Trapjaw. Yeah.
Oh, okay. My
but
bad.
Yeah, you can keep going on your point though.
No, you're good. I was trying to banter so we can kill some time real quick so we don't have dead air. Go ahead, Trey.
But yeah, so Trapjaw and Man at Arms, that fight was good. You get Trapjaw moments of him looking like he's going to win the fight, but Man at Arms ends up seemingly winning, but then Trapjaw gets the advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, Man at Arms had set a bomb, so you see it beeping. And while this happens, Tila goes back to try to save her dad, and they end up escaping the castle while it blows up. And then this is where Adam runs along with his mom and dad, and they get captured. This is where we get our first look at Skeletor in the film. Him and his goons show up, talk to King Randor, who's Adam's dad. And basically, it's implied they take him prisoner, basically.
Yeah, the POW, yeah.
Yeah, so the mom and Adam run away to meet with the sorceress, played by Morena Baccarin, who's, you might know her as Vanessa from the Deadpool movie.
Yeah.
And so
recently she did that, and recently she did that Wrecking Crew movie with Dave Bautista and Jason Momoa, which is also an Amazon movie as well.
Movie, which we also reviewed for the channel, by the way.
We did.
Check that out. But
Cheap plug.
They meet the sorceress. We find out the mom sends Adam to Earth, which we find out is their home. And sorceress opens like a portal kind of thing, gives him the sword, and then he travels to Earth, but he ends up losing the sword on the way. And while this is happening, the mom gets taken prisoner.
Yeah.
By Skeletor. And so Adam goes to Earth, and then we kind of cut to modern Adam, where he's telling the story to like a girl he's on a date with.
Yeah, that was funny, cringe, all at the same time.
Yeah, it was like, really? You told her that? Like, bro. And then I love I'll admit, whoever the actress that got to play this role really quick, she sold it. Her face, when you cut to it, it's like, huh?
Her facials were great. Yeah, her facials were great.
And then she like tries to make up some bullshit, and then she just like, nah, I'm leaving. She doesn't even try to hide it. She's just like, yeah, I'm leaving.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, I gotta go. She's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. It's like, oh, you're taking your phone with you? She's like, yeah, actually, I gotta get out of here.
She didn't even hide it anymore. She's like, yeah, I'm just out.
I'm done.
So he goes back home, and I guess he lives with his roommate, who I'll admit, I'm not even going to say his name because I don't remember him, but he's a douche.
I don't think we even got a name for him. I think he was just a roommate, honestly.
Yeah, actually, I don't think they ever did do his name.
I don't think Adam ever addressed him by his name. If I'm wrong, if someone in the chat knows and remembers, please correct us. But
who watched it maybe more recently than us? Like maybe even watched it today.
Yeah, right. Like I don't remember him having a name. He was just a total douchebag, freaking like.
And the gag is he watches The Notebook. He tries to put on like, I'm this macho guy, but I'm watching The Notebook. Like, you see him trying, but then he, like, when Adam comes, oh, I'm good, bro. He puts like a different movie on.
Yeah, he's like, I'm watching Commando. Look at this shit. What type of thing? But and Adam comes, sits down, and tells him, he's like, how'd the date go? And he's like, you told her what happened. You told her, didn't you? He's like, yeah. And his friends is like, you gotta stop being weird, man. You gotta be normal. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, no supportive shit at all. Just stop being weird, bro. And I think it's implied that the roommate kind of believes the story, like sort of. He somewhat clearly believes him because he's still living there.
Or he thought maybe he's like a mass murderer psycho, and he's like, "Yes, I agree with you." type of thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And then Adam like sulks in his room for a little bit. And then I think it kind of cuts to the next day where we see Adam go to work. He works at this like office where, and I guess this is where people might think it's woke, but they're clearly mocking kind of woke work culture.
Yeah.
Where they're like uber positive. You have the boss lady who says everything like ends it with consensually. Like, it's clearly a rib on them.
Yeah, they were taking the piss out of HR and stuff like that. And people were like, no, they wasn't taking the piss out of HR because spoilers, he became HR at the end of the movie. And I'm just like, what?
Yeah, I'm like, that's a stretch.
I'm just like, no, he was, anyway, we'll talk about it in a minute. Just like, but again, go ahead, Trey.
It's clearly mocking it though.
Yeah, it was. And people who said otherwise, I think, perception, everyone's got different opinions on it. That's fine. I'm not saying your opinion's wrong, but also it's like, did we watch the same movie?
Yeah.
Like, really, did we watch the same movie?
Literally, you have the boss saying everything and ending everything with consensually. That's clearly they're fucking making fun of that culture.
Yeah.
And then while this is happening, Adam is looking for his sword at the office, and then he gets called in by the boss. And the boss is trying to, and I love the gag that she's trying to nicely tell him, stop looking for the fucking sword, but she's still kind of talking shit at the same time.
I'm gonna keep it real. I fucking hated her.
I hated her too.
I'm like, you fucking bitch. You fucking bitch.
And then like he's and his phone's on the table, and he's gonna get a message from some guy who actually finds the sword. So I'll just spoil that part.
Yeah.
And he's like, Adam's like trying not to look at it because she even spoils that somebody told her that you're looking for a sword, and you see the guy in the background.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of like, I guess because like he's on company time, don't be looking at personal stuff on company time. But it's like, bitch, I'm in a cubicle all day. What the fuck
Yeah,
you
I'm in a
want me to do?
cubicle. And I'm looking at a sword. It's like I'm not looking for a sword to slaughter
It's like
everybody.
I'm not looking
Like,
at pornography at work. I'm just like I'm looking
Yeah.
at a sword, bro. Like what the fuck? This is not fireable grounds to looking at a sword. Like what do you think I'm gonna do one day? Come up here and just like come to work and say, hey guys, look what I've got to show and tell today or something. Like what?
Yeah. So he ends up getting the message, and it says, "I found the sword. You got to pay me." It's like $300, right? Something like
Yeah.
that. And she's like, "If you leave, you'll never come back, and you're fired consensually."
Yeah. Yeah. That was funny. That was funny.
And then he goes to like, it looks like a comic store, kind of.
Say kind of like a collectibles shop, I guess, comic shop,
Yeah.
something like that.
And I love how he's just asking everybody about his sword, and they're just all like, "What are you talking about?"
It's like, what? Have you seen it? Have you seen it? He goes like there's some like statue in it, and the statue wax figure, whatever, has the sword.
Oh yeah, because the guy who actually told it. Well, because one guy thought he was clearly talking about something sexual. It's like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
But yeah, the actual guy shows him where it is. So this statue has the sword, and I love how he's trying to just rip it out, and it's just like not coming off.
He's trying everything in his power to take.
And then he got this lady like, stop.
It's like what's that movie called? Arthur and the Stone or whatever it is, the old like Disney movie. I think it's what it's called.
Yeah.
The movie is like he's trying to get the sword out of the rock, and it's just we just will not come, and all of a sudden it finally pops up.
And there's an angle that looks like it's kind of going up his ass. Like
yeah.
It looks off. Yeah. And I think that's some things people didn't like. They felt like they made Adam a joke here, but I'm like, I don't know. I found it funny.
I thought it was fine because like he was like that way as a kid. Like he was like, and that's how they show it. Like in the like from what I've heard, like I've watched some lore videos. Obviously, I guess
Yeah, but even in that O2 show, he had no strength.
Yeah, they were saying that he was pretty much a weakling and an idiot when he was Adam until he became He-Man. That's when he became all powerful and all knowing and stuff like that type of thing, right? So
yeah.
But go ahead.
He eventually, I think he ends up breaking the statue, which gets the arm off, so he's able to get the sword out. And then he tries to do the chant, but it doesn't work. Yeah. So he just looks crazy.
He just looks retarded. It's like, what?
Yeah. They're just looking like, I think he was expecting this big portal to open.
Yeah.
You know?
Can't go back to Eternia. Nah, didn't work that way. He literally takes a sword out of the store, runs, tries to pull a Dukes of Hazzard type of gimmick thing, tries to slide on the roof or the hood of the car. Did not pan out well at all.
Oh, you get a line from the security lady. Oh, can I get your number? Like she's
yeah. She's like, "Are you single?" It's like, what?
Yeah. Okay, she's into him now. Yeah, the slide on the hood was funny because he fucked himself up doing it.
Yeah, so that happens. He's on the chase. He's trying to get back to back to his apartment. He brought the sword. And his roommate's like, "Is that the sword you're talking about?" I was like, "Yeah, this is the sword of Eternia, blah blah, Gray Skull, whatever." And he goes in there in his room and shuts the door. Which I'm like,
and he trying to figure out how to make it work.
Yeah, and which, by the way, the freaking roommate is still a piece of fucking shit. So fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him. Yeah,
he's a sack of shit. But anyways, that goes down right. And then I think from there, I'm a little fuzzy there, Trace.
He wakes up in the morning. He wakes up in the morning, and then the officers arrest him. Because obviously,
that's right. Yep.
And they kind of make fun of him because Adam ends up telling him the story, and they're just laughing. Right. They're like, "What are you talking about, bro?"
It's like, is this guy on crack? Yeah.
But they end up getting stuck in a traffic jam because the cars are just stopping, and we find out what is causing the traffic jam. It's Beastman looking for Adam.
And the sword.
And the sword. So yeah, the officers get out of the car, and I think Beastman takes them out, right?
I think so, yeah.
And then Beastman sees He-Man or Adam at this point. He's not He-Man yet. He sees Adam in the car and starts trying to break the car.
Yeah.
And Adam manages to get the sword, but then Beastman, like, he gets out of the car because he breaks the glass with the sword. Mm-hmm. And he manages to get out and seemingly get away, but Beastman finds him and just starts throwing him around a little bit.
Yeah. He got manhandled there. He got manhandled there.
Yeah, he got fucked up. Yeah. He got fucked up. And Beastman, I think, is about to basically just smash him. Yeah. And then that's when Teela shows up to rescue him, which I guess some people have a problem with this scene too. Of
course.
Because they're like, oh, girl saving a man. But I'm like, Adam can't fight.
No, it's just like she's been, yeah. So like, just going piggyback up what you're saying, Trey. That whole point, and it's like, oh, it took a woman to save him. It's like, well, yeah, he's been on Earth for 15 years, so he's not been trained like he was when he was an Eternia.
And he's not dealt something like a beast man.
Like, what are we talking about here? It's like, it's the same way.
And like, look, even let's keep it real. As Adam, he has the build of He-Man. I'll say that he looks jacked even when he's Adam. I'll say that, and he still got fucked up.
Yep. Well, that's
like you said.
That's the thing, though. You can look jacked all you want. If you can't fight, you can't fight. You're just
you're not just fighting a human. You're fighting Beast Man.
Yeah, you're fighting a another dimensional creature. Like,
and probably like at least a couple feet taller than him too. By the way.
Yeah. Just like
so of course Teela was trained. She stayed in Eternia, so she did the training. So of course she's gonna be stronger than He-Man.
And I didn't see that. And I didn't see that argument of the whole, like, remember when Wonder Woman saved Flash from the Flash movie?
Yeah.
I didn't hear no one complain about her saving him, because that Ezra Miller as Flash was dog shit, so he needed all the help he
could get. And also Wonder Woman is stronger than the Flash inherently. So that even happens in the comics. It's like, and the truth is, too, you got to remember, Adam has been on Earth, not dealt with this shit. He had no reason to train. So they kind of joke back and forth. I don't know why people were seeing that as woke. Oh, this is like, and I'm going to spoil it. This is the only time she saves him, by the way, that I can remember.
Yeah, because, Which, by the way,
you could slot in like Man-at-Arms or Mech and Neck. You could have even had one of them save Adam, and it would have been the same thing, because Adam can't fight. Those guys can.
Okay, I'm gonna sound like a complete retard right now. Is meta good or is this bad?
Meta is like where it's self-referential. Yeah, it can be. If done right, it's good, but it can be done bad. I thought it was good here.
Okay. Yeah, that's the first time I've seen that word. So excuse my my street cred has been revoked. So yeah,
like it would be the same thing if Man-at-Arms had saved Adam, right? Instead
also,
of Teela,
welcome to the show, by the way. Hope you hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Appreciate it.
But you would have the same result if Mech and Neck, Rand Man, you saw earlier, fucking Man-at-Arms even, instead of Teela save him, because the same deal. Adam's not trained.
No.
So of course.
It's like Captain America. We all love Captain America, but if you go back and watch the first Avenger, he's a scrawny little fuck. He can't fight for shit. He's got to be saved by other people.
Bucky had to step in for him.
Yeah. It's just like, it's what are we talking about
Wonder
here?
Woman when she sees Steve Trevor. Steve Trevor, he's a soldier, but he's not immortal like Wonder Woman. So
if that's the case, like a Star Wars, like for example, like New Hope, does that mean that Luke's a pussy because he gets saved by Obi-Wan against the Tusken against the Sand people?
Yep, apparently so.
Like,
but yeah,
here, man. That's how Star Wars is.
Where like Miss Tessmacher saved Superman.
Yeah,
if you remember
Johnny. I do agree with you, Johnny. On that, I do agree. Yeah.
But like Superman 78. Remember Miss Tessmacher saved Superman by taking the kryptonite necklace. Is that woke now?
Apparently so, because he's a bitch because he couldn't get the necklace off his neck. Okay, cool. Anyway, let's get back on track to the movie.
Back to the movie. So Teela, like obviously Adam doesn't know who Teela is yet. He's like, who are you? And then she says a line that she said as a kid that reminded him. But then Beastman kind of starts beating the shit out of her. That's the other thing. She kind of gets her ass kicked in this fight. She's struggling a little bit.
Yep.
She got the jump on Beastman, but once he tackles her, they have to try to escape, basically. And that's pretty much the rest of the scene is them trying to avoid Beastman.
Yeah. But when they get on the ship and they're looking at Adam and her, I started dying when he turned around. I'm like, what is he doing? He's like, people of Earth, for all the people who doubted me about this sword and the sword, here it is. And like he's trying to go like to a full like speech, and all of a sudden you see Beast showing up. He's like, anyway, see ya. And he just gets on the ship and they just fly out.
Yeah, because he was trying to talk shit to like, yeah, guys, fuck all y'all for not believing me. It was funny. It was
like that the meme. Fuck you, you're cool. I'm out.
Yeah, Tila looked at him like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. But which, by the way, this is the scene we were talking about the whole Amazon.
Before, there was a little bit of a car chase.
Yeah.
While Beastman's chasing them, he gets hit with an Amazon truck, which was like really
Amazon to the rescue, folks. Yeah.
Again. Yeah.
Yeah. Again.
I'll admit that was the only big one, to be fair. But
it was the only time I saw the product placement in the movie, so I didn't have a problem with it. But still, that it was there, and people saw it.
It was noticeable. Like, okay. It was noticeable. Like,
yeah,
it's like, did it really have to be a prime truck?
Yeah.
But yeah, they get to the ship. They kind of I'm assuming it's their version of Lightspeed, kind of, because they open a portal. So they go in it. They kind of rekindle, like, obviously they hadn't been around for years.
Yeah, they try to say how each other's doing, blah, 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 blah. They go back to Eternia, all that good stuff.
And then one of Skeletor's forces is the guy with the eye.
Yeah.
Like the laser eye. You only see him in a couple of scenes, though. He's not really in the movie that much. But so he sees them, and I think this is where we cut to Skeletor admonishing Beastman for fucking up getting the sword. And I'm gonna say it, Jared Leto was so good. He was actually really good at Skeletor. He handed up, and actually Alison Brie as Evil Lynn was good too. I thought all the villains were done right in this movie.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that.
So he finds out the sword is actually now in Eternia. So he tells his people, go get him. Evil Lynn kind of gets in his ear. And I think we cut to Adam and Tila arriving in the Castle Grayskull and talking to the other team.
Yeah, they're definitely underground. They're in the underground of Eternia, so they can't be detected.
Yeah. By, she mentions everything went bad the moment you left.
Yeah.
That basically Skeletor took over. King Randor and Adam's mother are captured.
Yeah. And he's been gone for 15 years for context too. So
yeah,
there's that.
Yep.
So like they're like he's going to see everybody and like we had the sword of Eternia, and he's like, I know you, I remember you, blah blah blah. Like he gives them all these weird names. He's like, your name's Double Fister. I'm like,
you're your Fisto. And that was another one that some people didn't like. They felt like that was that's too much of an adult joke.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
Barbie had some adult jokes in that. So I didn't watch Barbie, but that's why it was told.
I watched Barbie. There was they cursed in Barbie.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and it was a joke. I don't know. I found it funny. I'm sorry. I found the Fisto thing funny.
Yeah. So they're all like investigating. And was like, "Who are you?" He's like, "I'm Adam." And he's like, "Who?" He's like, "Adam. The king's son. I don't remember you." And like they're just like, "Yeah, we don't trust this guy." Lock him up. They locked him and Tila up in a of a prison vault, I guess you can say.
Yeah. And we find out that there's like a drunk guy that's like tells Adam, leave him alone. You think it's just some random drunk dude.
Yeah.
And Tila's trying to get out. Then there's also a robot working in there.
Yeah.
And eventually, while this happens, they get attacked again by Skeletor's forces.
Yep.
and basically, because they feel the ground shake, that's when they have to really get out. So the robot agrees to fight with them as long as she doesn't have to clean anymore.
Yeah.
I'll admit the robot was funny.
Yeah, the robot was fine. Yeah.
She's like, I ain't cleaning any of your body fluids. That's on you.
Yeah. And then you have Adam and all them saying, okay, let's get out of here. And you got Tila's like, we can't leave just yet. She goes back to the drunk and she's like, come on, let's go. And he's like, no.
And then she reveals, get up, Dad. It turns out that it's Man at Arms. It's not some random drunk dude.
Yeah.
Apparently, this was the debate too. They didn't like that Man at Arms was a drunk for a little bit.
God.
He's
he's depressed. He felt he ruined everything for Eternia. Of course, this guy wants to be in the drunken stupor.
Yeah, I mean, he felt like he lost the fight with Trapjaw, ran away from his post, and unfortunately, he probably felt like King Randor and the Queen got captured because of him.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, what do you want? Like, it's not like a Last Jedi situation where Luke's just like, I'm emo and I don't care about anybody now. Fuck like you, get off my lawn.
Even like after this, he fights a little bit later. He gets back into the fight. It's not like I'm drunk the entire time and give up. He's just sad a little bit.
Well, we'll get into that. We'll definitely get in that part when we get there.
But yeah, so they break out. The robot just busts the fucking door open, no problem.
Yeah, they get out of there.
She has to carry drunk fucking Man at Arms, which is kind of funny.
He's hammered. He is
drunk.
He's hammered.
Yeah. So they are running through. Randman gives Adam the sword while he has to get back into battle. He's like, take it very far away from here.
Yeah.
And I think they escape seemingly no problem until they get to, I think they're getting near the ship. Unfortunately, Trapjaw's men arrive. And I love Man at Arms' reaction. Fuck, not this guy.
Yeah, he's like, no.
No, not him.
Yeah. So that goes down. There, Adam's like, let's just talk this out. Well, let's talk, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't go out. That doesn't go too well.
But also, I also saw it as people have a problem with this scene. I always saw it too. He was trying to give him a way out to escape, be a distraction in a sense.
Yeah, he's trying to get the Man of Arms and Tila out of there so he can go get on the ship and then he can join them. But
he's trying to distract Trapjaw.
Yeah, so that happens, and
I like how Trapjaw he even played into it a little bit. He's like, "Fine, say your fucking shit."
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did that stuff, and then just he's trying to talk to him. All of a sudden, he just gets his ass kicked.
Yeah, he's like, "Fuck, okay, I'm done hearing you talk," and then he gets violent with him.
Yeah, boom.
But I'll give Adam this. He was dodging a little bit. He was dodging Trapjaw's attack a couple times. Like, okay, Adam.
So that happens. He gets punched, and all of a sudden, he's just like, "This is not going to work. This is not going to pan out well for me at all." Then he sees a sword, and then with all of his might, you have the mistress of what was her name? Mistress of Supreme, right?
The sorceress.
Sorceress of Supreme.
She shows up because I forgot to mention this. When he was in the car when Beast Man was trying to break it, he tries to use the sword, but he doesn't remember the I have the power part. He says something else.
Yeah.
And that's why it doesn't work. So she actually basically wills him to say, I have the power from the power of Grayskull. I have the power. And he actually transforms into He-Man. And I'll admit, this scene was cool.
This was really cool transition to He-Man.
Yeah. Even on the camp version we watched, it still looked good. I was like, okay. The muscles are growing. And whoever said this movie has a lot of heart, I agree. I think that's why I like it, too. There's a lot of heart in it.
Yeah.
Compared to, unlike a certain Superman movie that came out last year.
Yeah.
But, yeah. He actually transforms. And even then, though, Adam's still trying to get used to the power, so he does take some hits still. But he breaks Trapjaw's robot arm. Yeah.
When he would transition to He-Man, he just started whooping fools, man. It was great to watch.
Yeah, and he takes Trapjaw's gun arm and just shoots all the guys. Just mows them all down.
He turned the Rambo there for a minute. I was like, yeah, this is cool.
Yeah.
But going back to the CGI for a second, Trey, with the way he transitioned, it's not wonky, it's not janky. It looks good. It's a really good timeless, effortless transition to He-Man. It was great. I loved it. Loved it.
And so they get onto the ship and they escape. And then I think Skeletor arrives. Kind of a little like O2. Remember when Vader arrives on Hoth shortly after the ship left?
Yep.
They kind of did that. Skeletor tells his people, get him. So we get like Skeletor's people in ships chasing them.
Mm-hmm.
And He-Man decides to get on like one of the speeder things.
Yeah.
And I know I'm bringing this up a lot. Apparently people had a problem with this scene too.
Of course.
They're like, he doesn't know how to use the tech. He looks stupid. I'm like, he hasn't been on Eternia in 15 years, bro.
Yeah, well,
that is like
what do you want to
throwing me on a helicopter.
That's the thing, man.
I don't fucking know how to ride a helicopter.
That's the thing. If this was the other way around for a woman to do that, everybody be losing their shit, right?
If she just knew how to do it, right?
Prime example, Rey in Force Awakens. She just knew how to fly the Falcon and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I bypassed the suppressor.
So you're mad, and we call out, think, okay, she should struggle more. So we're mad that the dude's struggling. Like, he's never rode one of their ships before. That's like throwing me and expecting me to know how to fly a helicopter.
Yep. Hey, Trey, I know you know how to drive a car, but can you drive an 18-wheeler?
Yeah, can you drive an 18-wheeler? Can you drive a tank?
Yeah.
Just drive a military tank there. Like, what?
It's really stupid. That whole argument's retarded.
And he ends up using it right pretty quick.
Yep.
He actually takes out a couple people. There's a cool scene of him landing in front of one of the enemy's ships, punches out the glass, and throws the guy out, and takes control of the guy's ship.
Yep.
And even Man-at-Arms kind of joins the action at this point.
Yep.
And unfortunately, I think they all get shot out the sky, or He-Man at least does, but he survives. Teela manages to land, but she kind of crash lands.
Yeah.
The ship, and then they meet up again, and I think we get a battle in like the woods really quick.
Yeah.
And
after the battle's over with, pretty much somehow out of the blue, Skeletor appears in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
That was a little interesting to me. I'm like, as a Norm, I'm like, does he have that kind of power to project himself to be in the sky?
Yeah, I've never seen that before. That's something new, but it worked for the movie. I will say that it did work for the movie as an effect.
Again, me and Trey are normies to He-Man, so we do not know the lore of He-Man all that well.
Like, I know a little bit of it, but I'm not no expert.
We're not like Star Wars people and like, Marvel and all that kind of stuff. Like,
like I know more DC and Marvel. Like, yeah, I actually could go into the weeds with that. I can't really go into the weeds with He-Man.
And professional wrestling, so there's that too.
Yes,
so.
Yes, throw that in there. But I think at this point, don't they get captured? Or
I don't think they get captured. Like, I think something about Grayskull or Skeletor says in the sky, if you come back to Eternia, come back to the castle, I will release your mother and father if you give me said sword.
Because he was trying to draw out Adam.
Yeah. And Adam's like, he tells Teela and Man-at-Arms, I got to go back. So he goes. Yeah, so go ahead, Trey.
He goes back, and I think they're also using it as a way to try to rescue other people.
Yeah.
So they all go back together, essentially. Yeah. And unfortunately, when he presents himself to Skeletor, he gets captured.
Yeah.
And while this is happening, I think Man-at-Arms and Teela are freeing people.
Like, real quick, it reminded me of just for a callback to another movie. It reminded me of Return of the Jedi, how Luke gave himself up to Vader and the stormtroopers for the greater
Han
good.
And Leia could do other stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's kind of what they did here, because he gives himself up so Teela and Man-at-Arms can help free people. So they're freeing people, and while He-Man confronts Skeletor, or Adam confronts Skeletor. Because at this point, his powers wear out.
Mm-hmm.
By this point, so he's just back to Adam.
Yeah.
Skeletor takes the sword and stabs Adam.
Yeah.
And you think it kills him, but it just kind of sends him back to different points in his life.
Like, wait a minute, Trey. That's ahead. The one we're talking about right here is the The one where he's trying to fight everybody, but Skeletor comes out and shows his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part you're talking about, that's like towards the end for the movie.
Yeah, it shows his dad, which yeah.
So his dad's there, and like He-Man Adam, he's kicking everyone's ass. Like he's beating everybody up, blah blah blah. And all of a sudden you see Skeletor with his dad, and he's like, "Give me the sword, and I will give you your father." He's like, "Let him go first." He's like, "No, no." Here comes the Skeletor comedy a little bit. I said first, type of deal, like a child, right?
Yeah.
So that don't go well, and then Adam's trying to. Skeletor sends more henchmen in, and all of a sudden, I can't remember how it happens, but like there is rubble that comes down onto Adam's dad. And I think it was Adam trying to kill Skeletor at that time.
Yeah.
But obviously it killed his dad. Spoilers.
Yeah, like the rubble falls on his dad.
Yeah. So his dad's all in the rubble. Like he drops a sword. He's trying to get his dad. Him and his dad have like a father-son tender moment there for a moment.
Yeah.
It had a lot of Return of the Jedi vibes there when they were
very Return of the Jedi.
I was always proud of you type of thing. Yeah.
When he's about to fight Skeletor, this is where his powers wear off again.
Because Skeletor, while Adam's crying over his dad dying, he clearly says, I didn't get a send of until you've been returned, blah, blah, blah. Skeletor comes back with his staff and just gives him a concussion and just knocks his ass out.
Basically knocks him out of the He-Man.
And he becomes Adam again.
Yep, and that's when they take Adam prisoner. What gets kind of prisoner? Skeletor has the sword finally.
Yeah, they're all prisoners. They're all prisoners of war because the people they try to Tila and Man of Arms try to save, now they're all captured as well.
They're captured too, and they have to watch Skeletor. Basically, this is where now we get back to what I was saying.
Yeah,
stabs at him, and you think he kills him. When in reality, it kind of knocks him, kind of almost like in a loop a little bit. Like he's back on Earth.
Oh, wait a minute, Trey. We forgot because we forgot about that though. Because back when they're in the prison, he rekindles with his mom. Adam does.
Yeah, he meets his mom again.
Yeah. Now this is where we get like Adam and Man of War.
Man of Arms.
Man of Arms.
Yeah.
They're talking to each other. Adam's depressed. His dad just passed away. He let everyone down of Eternia. Blah 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 blah. Skeletor's up there in his throne trying to have the power. It's not working. He's pissed off. The sword doesn't work. He can't have a limited power in the Eternia. Blah 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 blah. But then we see like Man of Arms and him have like a moment to talk to each other and like say, you can't give up, Adam. Look at you, like look what you've done for me.
Because at this point he's back in his suit, like he's actually back in his what we saw him earlier.
Armor, back in his armor.
Yeah.
So he's doing that, telling us like you can't give up. He said we got to keep going. He's like, I can't do this by myself. When you got a Man of Arms telling him, let's not get up by ourselves. Let's help each other get back up on our feet.
God forbid that was something I wanted in Superman. Oh no.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So that happens. So Adam's over there trying to rally the people. They're like, is this another speech? Everyone's like, is this a rally speech? Like, oh God, like that type of thing. That was kind of funny to me. But everyone's talking. Adam's like talking to the women, talking to the men, and then he sees this creature, and it says, "and thing, person, I don't know." And that's why I've heard people say they had a problem with that too. It's like, oh, here's the alphabet committee trying to get their freaking pronouns in. He, them, she, them, and all that crap, right? That's what they're all complaining about.
Yeah, but I saw that as a joke too.
I saw that as honestly, I didn't see it as a joke. It was just like, honestly, too, it's just like it's kind of true because we didn't know what that creature was. Like what?
Cringer. That was Cringer, the battle. Which I will say, if I had one little criticism, I wanted more of Cringer. That's He-Man's battle cat.
Well, the person I was talking about, Trey, it was that like reptilian, like turtle creature.
Orko.
Yeah.
Orko.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm a normie. I'm like, I don't know what this is. Is this a person? Is this a thing?
I wanted more Orko. So I kind of wanted more of those characters.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So Adam's rallying everybody together. They're saying we're going to get out of here and break out, and we're gonna take back Eternia back over. It's going to be in our domain, blah 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 type of thing, right? So then we get a big old they escape. I'm trying to remember how they escape, but I can't remember how. I think the cat tore down the cell. I think it did, and like they got out of there. And now Trey at this part, because we both popped big time, because like Trey is a big Queen fan, the band.
Yeah.
And they played a song from Queen and
Princes
Trey
of the Universe. It was Princes of the Universe. If you know, that is the Highlander theme, and it kind of makes sense because Masters of the Universe, Princes of the Universe.
Yeah.
Like it kind of fits. So I popped hard. I ain't gonna front. I popped hard.
And then we get this pan shot of everyone walking through smoke.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, all of a sudden, they're all choking. It's like, oh God, what is that? Blah blah. Now this is where the fight breaks out, and all hell's breaking loose in Eternia.
Yeah,
it's going down. That scene. Now I will admit that scene did remind me of Ragnarok, but not in the bad way. But it did remind me of the part where Asgardian people are fighting with Thor's sister's army type of thing, right? That's where that reminded me of. But still, though, I thought that was great. That's going down, and then we have our redemption arc with Man of Arms.
Man at Arms.
Yeah.
He faces Trapjaw again, who has like a new kind of rebuilt arm now.
Yeah.
And he basically gets his win back, kind of deal.
Yep. Gets his revenge and gets his mojo back, ladies and gentlemen. He gets his mojo back in the film. So that's going down. Adam's trying to find Skeletor. And this is the part that Trey was talking about with the whole stabbing part.
He tries to confront Skeletor because keep in mind, he's just Adam still. He's not powered up yet. But he takes it at Skeletor a little bit, but Skeletor obviously
just overpowers him. It's like the Emperor with Luke. He just totally he
can't do it. He can't do it without being in his He-Man form.
Yeah.
But I do like he has that willpower though.
Yeah.
And even Skeletor comments on it. You have willpower, boy. But
you have heart. You just don't have the might.
You don't have that knockout punch in this form.
Yeah.
So he picks up Adam and stabs him. And I think Teela and Man at Arms sees this. And they make me think, obviously, he dies, right? Or he's dying.
Yeah, because Skeletor grabs the sword of Eternia and stabs Adam right through the chest.
Right in the chest, yeah. And all it does is it kind of sends him back to Earth. And it's like going through almost memories, kind of.
Well, I guess, you know what, Trey? We talk about that too. Because there's a part of the scene where like Skeletor is trying to hit Adam with the head with the sword. But Adam's trying to fight him off, and all of a sudden, like you see, like this flashback stuff of him like going back to the HR department, his roommate talking shit about him, the date and stuff like that.
The date, like basically all his bad moments.
Yeah, and then
even at the moment of the gym, you see him. And I forgot to mention this: you get a Dolph Lundgren cameo in the beginning.
Yeah,
at the gym scene.
So they're for context, they're working out, and he's asking Dolph Lundgren about how to lift weights.
Yeah.
And like, how do you do it? And he's like, you just do it. And he's like, you get no more questions. He said, good luck. Pretty much passing the baton to him.
Because he was He-Man in the old Master of the Universe movie that came out in the 80s. That was atrocious.
Yeah.
So we got a little cameo from him there. But I think Skeletor takes form of him and kind of starts talking shit to Adam. Yeah. Kind of like, you're a failure. Like, those moments in the movie where the villain thinks he has the hero defeated by like destroying his will, calling a failure and all this shit. But all it does is it empowers Adam, so Adam starts sparking up.
Well, also too, what's her name?
Teela?
No.
Evil
the one from Deadpool. The one from Deadpool.
Oh, Sorceress. She also wills him with the light.
She gives him a big speech when he's back in his apartment in the flashback scene, talking about how like he's like, I don't have the sword. It's like, oh, that thing. So okay, what else? And he's like, what do you mean? So that's the sword of Eternia. That's the sword of all the power. And she's basically telling them that sword was just a sword. It's the person.
You are the power.
You are the power. It's inside you.
If you remember Man of Steel, it's kind of like that. Like Superman, you are the power. It's in yourself.
Yep.
Like, it's kind of like That's why it wasn't working with Skeletor because it's implied. It's like the Green Lantern ring. You have to
Yeah.
have goodwill.
And wasn't she like an owl in that scene too, talking to him? Like,
I think she was like a hawk or
okay,
eagle, something like that. And
so
that's when he powers up
and
again
comes
and
back
basically
alive. Skeletor
comes
thought he
back
was
alive.
dead, and
Yep.
he gets up and he's He-Man now.
Without even having to use the sword.
Yep.
And this is where we get the scene. I mean, this is another scene apparently a lot of people don't like, where he instead of trying to initially fight Skeletor, he's trying to find the reason why Skeletor is the way he is.
Yep.
And I like this scene because it reveals Skeletor is just evil.
Yeah.
No ulterior reason. Nothing made him evil. Nothing like that.
Yep. And I like how the part where he's like, He-Man's talking to Skeletor. So before any more conflict and anyone else dies, let's talk. Let's talk. I didn't mind
apparently
that.
People they don't like it because, oh, He-Man should have just beat his ass from the start. And it's masculinity. It makes masculinity look bad. I'm like, what?
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's supposed to be that modern masculine dude of 2026. I'm just like, huh? But the real kicker was to me is like, well, he became HR. He was basically working out all of his problems by talking to people. I'm like, so we're not. So look, I'm all about if someone does something wrong by you. We're on YouTube, so we're going to say this very diplomatically and kind of dance around it. It's one thing if you talk to someone the first time and try to work it out, but if they come back the second time and just start doing like treating you like crap and trying to do other things to you, said things, then that's when you got whoop a man's ass sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I think that's what this movie showed. It was more to show how evil Skeletor is. And also, people don't remember Superman's done things like that. He tried to talk to, if you watch Man of Steel, before he fought Zod, he tried to talk to the man.
Yep.
That's what a hero does. They try to do it the diplomatic way first. That's always been a thing.
Yep.
Like, why is that all of a sudden new? That's a new masculinity. Like, no, heroes have always done that.
Yeah.
Not all heroes. There are some heroes that just punch first, but most heroes, especially like that, like what they call the fucking hero's journey, they generally do try the Spider-Man's another one. He tries the diplomatic way first.
Yep.
That's just how they are. They're wired that way. They don't want to fight.
But like going back to the movie real quick, Adam, He-Man, he's like, I do like what Skeletor said. He's like, oh yeah, we'll talk. He's like, I'm the villain. There's no redemption arc for me. I'm the villain. I like being
there's no ulterior motive. Nothing. Yeah. I'm just bad because I'm bad. And that's when Adam just kicks ass. That's when he beats his ass.
It's not the modern writing how everyone's like, well, he's a sympathetic villain. Like, you don't know what he's gone through. It's like, no, I want to hate a villain from start to finish because that's what villains need to be right now.
I sometimes just like a villain that's just evil because it works. It's a good writing tool. When a villain's just evil because it just works. And I feel like it worked here. And then not long after this, He-Man starts beating his ass.
Oh yeah, He-Man just totally destroyed him. Dude. It was like watching Mortal Kombat fight. It was like, whoa, bro.
It's like when you see Superman just go unleashed, and it's just like you see Skeletor just getting his face pounded in, bro. Skeletor tries to land like some shots, but he gets his ass beat.
Oh, he tried, but he just totally got rocked, dude. He got rocked like Mike Tyson back in the 90s. Like he was just whooping his shit. Like
yeah, he was kicking his shit in, bro. Yeah. And pretty much he beats Skeletor. He seemingly kills him, but I don't think he's actually dead. It's probably
I don't think he killed him. I think he put him in prison. Oh, it wasn't implemented. I mean, it wasn't implied that he did, but like that's the way I took it.
Yeah,
because I don't think He-Man Adam would want to kill anybody, so I think that's what he did. And if they're making it to you, that makes sense. Now Skeletor's got to try to escape prison now because his girlfriend, she was happy about what happened because she was smiling because he treated her like crap the entire movie too.
And also, that's always been a thing, even in she's trying to usurp a man. That's always been there.
Yeah.
Evil Lynn has always wanted to usurp Skeletor. It's even in the O2 show. She's always had ulterior motives.
Yeah.
That's always been a thing.
So who knows if they come out with a second movie, she'll probably be the villain. Maybe. Who knows?
And maybe Skeletor will convince her to free him. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, so the day is saved. He has a moment with his mom. And now everybody's like in their normal outfits. Like you see Adam in his Prince Adam outfit from the show. Man at Arms is in his armor. Teela is in her iconic look from the cartoon.
Yeah.
And they joke about them. And apparently people have a problem with this scene too. The way they call him He-Man.
Everyone's laughing. It's like, God, you name yourself He-Man. It's like,
they're like, why are you mocking the material? I'm like, oh my God, can nothing just be a joke?
Yeah, it's just like, it wasn't like this, like literally, it's not being disrespectful to the character. I mean, it is a corny name. It works, but it is a corny name.
Like, I'm sorry, they're gonna call it the corniness a little bit. Like, it kind of is a corny name.
Yeah, like you can like stuff, but you can still make fun of the name. Like, I don't know, if you're a wrestling fan, like Doink the Clown. Doink the Clown was effective, but it's like, but Doink the Clown's like, really?
Yeah.
This guy's name? Really? Okay, cool.
The Ultimate Warrior to some people could be a corny name. The Ultimate Warrior. That's generic as fuck.
Yeah. Or the Dingo Warrior. That's even better.
Even some people probably make fun of Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. But yeah, people had a problem with that. And like Adam's like, there's a problem here with the village. He's like, we're gonna go save it. And like he goes and helps the village out with
he's about to get ready to transform. And I also feel like they eventually respect him, and they're like, they join him in battle, and they're like, yeah, we respect you. And they kind of respect him.
What's the cat's name, Trey? Real quick, I forgot his name.
Cringer.
Okay, that CGI for the cat or whatever it was, that was really good. I liked him.
Yeah, Cringer looked good.
The CGI for him looked a whole lot better than the Bubbles did in Michael. I'm gonna keep it real.
Oh yeah,
Bubbles was terrible, man.
Bubbles did not look good. No, it did.
It was bad.
So him and Cringer are about to transform, and then it kind of cuts to a shot of Grayskull, and you see the lightning. So it's basically He-Man mid-transforming, but they don't show him, and then they kind of just cut it there.
I'm coming, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just kind of cut it there, and that's the end of the movie, basically.
Yeah, I mean, that's our review, and that's what I think about the movie. But like, that's not doing too well in the box office, sadly. I wish it was.
I unfortunately called it. Just He-Man just doesn't have. They haven't had content really since the O2 show. You had that really shit Kevin Smith show that just did not help.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, because that did damage, because in that show, He-Man was not even the lead.
Yeah. But you know what, Trey? Since we done that, we gave our review earlier in the movie. We give this. Trey gives us an 8. I gave this movie a 7. I really didn't like the movie. Hopefully there is a 2.
I wouldn't mind a 2. Yeah.
Hopefully Amazon, can work out their issues, and hopefully this not be a detractor. It's like, oh, we're not gonna make a 2 because it did terrible in the box office. Excuse me. So I hope it doesn't. I hope there's a sequel to this. I really do.
Yeah.
But let's talk about this real quick, and we're gonna get out of here. Let's talk about the crash out that we saw on Twitter. This is bad, man. Like, oh my God.
Yeah. Especially now seeing the movie. Having seen the movie now.
So this is Tom from Midnight's Edge. Trey and I have had issues with on the past on Twitter. Basically for other movies. His takes on movies are dog shit.
His take on Superman, like the way he crashes out here, but then he looks down on, I'm not going to say me specifically, but even on us for trashing Superman, crashing out over that and being all content with lore, calling out the way they did lore breaking, but then get mad at us for defending apparently the lore breaking in this, which I just don't think there really was.
Yeah, it's really cringe.
There's nothing on the level of rape. Okay, I won't say that one. Spread your seed, son. There's nothing on par with that. Yeah. I'm sorry. There's.
Well, we're gonna play the crash out real quick because this is bad. This is really, really. Like, I don't mind nerd crash outs. We're wrestling fans, so we see it all the time.
We've had our crash outs on the show, even.
Oh yeah, we've had crash outs before. We had a crash about Superman when last year when we watched.
Hell, we kind of did a crash out on TNA.
Wrestling earlier. Anyway, yeah, let's just play it real quick, and if we Trey, if you want me to pause, just tell me to pause, and we'll go there.
Yeah,
EFAP a little bit.
This was Masters of the fucking Blunderverse. This was Thor: Love and Thunder times 10.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. And anybody who says this isn't woke, they're lying to you. This is the wokest shit I've seen in years.
Pause.
Years. Everything from
Acolyte, bruh. One battle after another? What? What? This is woker than the Acolyte?
I mean, Trey, you can say the word because I know you're dying to say it because I mean you can say it here, so it's not pinned down.
Nigga.
So go for it.
Nigga. Nigga. Like, bro, how is Kenobi?
Yeah, Kenobi, Last Jedi. Let's see, what else would we
Indy
think?
5.
Oh yeah, Indy 5. Oh my god.
Are you kidding me?
Good lord.
This is the wokest thing. When He-Man is the focus of the movie, Tila saves him once and he's Adam. She doesn't save him when he's He-Man.
Yeah, dude. Good lord. Okay. All right, Tom. Cool. All right. Cool. Okay, let's resume this real quick.
insert the fucking Planeteers here to fucking, toxic masculinity on this end. It's all here, kids. Every fucking color of the rainbow. My God, what have we done? Fuck you, Mattel. Fuck you, Amazon. Fuck Masters of the Universe. After Revelations, after this, we are done. Divorced. I am so glad I spent no more than $20 together on those fucking toys. You want?
Fuck you, Mattel. Jesus Christ, bro. My God.
Well, I only spent $20 this time around for the rest of my life. It's like 15 grand.
Imagine, like, if we were renting on WWE, we only spent $20 on WWE toys. Yeah.
What a statement. Like, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not making fun of fandoms at all. I'm not making fun of people.
I collect toys, but fuck.
Yeah, I collect stuff too, but it's like, you're a 50-year-old man. You're still collecting toys at 50. Really?
Don't come out and say like, I only spent $20 this time around. Like, what the fuck?
Like, I collect a lot of stuff. I collect a lot of Star Wars memorabilia from back in the day, stuff like that. Like collectibles items, like collectible action figures and stuff like that. I do that, but like I don't go on here and like tell everybody that type of thing. That's cringe. Like if you buy like the what's the Hot Toys, right?
Hot Toys.
I
Yeah.
can respect that. Those things are expensive as fuck. I can understand that too. But it's like, at least those are collector's items. Like you're just collecting
even some of the toys I have are higher end. They're not like, I'm trying to think, like the NECA ones are cheap, but even those are like $40.
Yeah, like I don't
like even
know.
the one McFarlane I have is $30, and that was just because it's a cheaper option at the time. But yeah, but I'm not gonna go to like if DC. I only spent $20 on that Batman figure. What? Like what the fuck? I only spent $20 on that WWE Elite because WWE is not good right now.
Good
What?
lord,
Buddy, what?
good lord, God. Anyway, let's resume this so we can get out of here quick.
I don't know why. This movie's not getting another goddamn dime of my money, nor is Mattel, for the rest of my fucking life. Done. That's all.
Mattel's not getting money. This is my life. Yeah.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay. Well, I needed that laugh. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get out of here. We will see you guys next week. We have a full lineup that we're going to do. Next week is definitely going to be The Mask of Zorro, the Antonio Banderas, and oh God, what's his name? Trey, help me out here.
What, the actor in the movie?
Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins. Yeah.
and what's her face?
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yes, we're going to cover that. The following week, we will be covering Batman Begins. And on Father's Day, there may or may not be a stream. I will be at the movie theater watching Raiders of the Lost Ark. So if anything happens, me and Trey will probably do a stream on Raiders of the Lost Ark, the first ever Indiana Jones movie.
Yep.
So on that note, also too, I forgot to let's promote that too. Trey, you want to get a link real quick for Pin Down for a second?
Yeah, because we are going to do Pin Down on Wednesday and Saturday next week.
You want to, Trey, post it in the private chat, and I'll post it right here in the link.
Yeah.
Also, too, I think our channels are all of our channels respectively are in the description box as well. Trey has his own channel as well. Trey has he covers movies as well.
I will finally get back to that channel. I am going to be reviewing Scary Movie. The Pin Down links in the private.
Okay.
But yeah, I will be reviewing Scary Movie 6, which I guess I'll do a really quick mini review on it. It's good. I still think it's funny, but yeah, I'm a little disappointed. Like, I wanted it to be funnier than it was, but it's still fine. I still think it's worth watching if you just want to laugh for a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So like Trey said, we will be live on Pin Down Podcast this Wednesday. Live. They're going to be in Cincinnati, Ohio, so we would definitely be watching that. And if you are a wrestling fan, go there and give us come up, check our channel out, subscribe, share, all that good stuff.
We'll also be live next Saturday for our normal podcast.
That Saturday, that following next week. This week coming, Wednesday will be live and Saturday will be live. We got a lot of stuff to cover until then. So until then, guys, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. We will see you guys definitely next Sunday for the Mask of Zorro. Until then, take care, everybody.
Later.